Good morning again, YouTubers. This is Edward coming to you from the Golden Palace Tower and Pool, deep in the jungle of Mindanao, Philippines. Another beautiful early morning today. Just waking up poolside, having my delicious cup of tea. And just waking up to the beautiful flowers and little Garden of Eden that we have here. And these little creatures here called earring, and in the West they're called cats. They catch all our rats. They are so good. I mean, cats in the US are spoiled. Not too many of them are so good with it. A lot of them are, half of them I would say they're lazy. But these ones, they sleep during the day, but all night long they're out killing rats. I've seen many dead carcasses of rats, and you have to, otherwise they're going to take over. So the cats are vital in the Philippines, so that's why we have two. They're brothers, two males. And Rosie doesn't kill cats anymore, so these ones have survived. Now that Rosie's old, she don't kill things anymore. But just enjoying another morning. Not much of a breeze. Mostly blue skies. Just some kind of hazy stuff up top. And yesterday was a good day. Had a good time. Here's the temperature this morning. At 6:16, it's 80 degrees on the 31st of May. So 6 a.m., 80 degrees, that kind of tells you it's, kind of what it's like in May, close to June. And today we don't have much planned. This is Lazelle's day off, and the girls have school, squila. And so that's one thing about the children here going to schools. They all have uniforms, very nice uniforms, and it's very respectful. And everyone does the bless, where the children take your hand and you touch it to their forehead. That's called a bless. It's like a greeting of the children to the adults. It's really nice. So looks like the solar's just now coming online. The inverters are on. Not much sun yet, so 11, 10 watts, 28 watts, 16 watts. So it's just now starting to come online. I always have this fan here to keep the inverters cool all day. We'll turn that on. And yesterday was pretty cool because it was we won a little bet with Miami winning the Game 7 finals, or semifinals. Now they advanced to the finals. That's one thing here in the Philippines. That's probably the biggest thing for recreation in the entire country of the Philippines is basketball, right? There's basketball hoops everywhere. Children and people are playing in games and league tournaments and stuff all the time. And when the NBA playoffs come on, everyone, that's all they do is watch NBA playoffs, and they'll put a little bet on them and stuff, and just for their recreation and fun. Nothing serious, because no one really has much money anyways, and so you just put a small bet just to kind of get excited about it. And I made a real good bet on betting on Miami on Game 7, and I shared all that yesterday with everybody, and it was a pretty good time. But now the finals start, right? And then the same thing with, I mean, I grew up in northern Minnesota, so hockey was the big thing, and hockey finals are going on right now, the Stanley Cup finals, and because it coincides now exactly with NBA and the NHL are the same week or the same couple weeks, right? Beginning of June is when the playoffs are, the finals of the playoffs. So I'll be watching both those. I know my dad. We grew up in Minnesota. My dad's there now, and he's watching the finals because he winters in Florida. So this year in the NHL is the Florida Panthers, and I lived not most of my life, but some of my life in Las Vegas. So it's the Las Vegas Golden Knights against the Florida Panthers. So it's a really good series in the Stanley Cup Finals. And then, like I was saying, NBA, they're that's everything here. But in the NHL in the Philippines, no one really cares. They go, what is that? Is that hockey? Hardly anyone knows about it. But it's kind of funny. But the four biggest things in the Philippines, by far, the four biggest things in the Philippines for recreation, or the highest interest of everything, is number one is the NBA, right? NBA basketball, especially playoff times. Second one is boxing, right? With Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest boxers that ever lived. Boxing is huge here in the Philippines. Number three is karaoke, videoke, karaoke, singing. That's the huge country pastime. It's the biggest thing there ever was here. Then the fourth one, and it's huge in the Philippines, but it's not popular anywhere else. Maybe some other third world countries, but most countries don't have it, or maybe it's even illegal, is cockfighting. So roosters fighting each other, right? They put razor blades on their spurs, and they let them go at it. And yeah, I've been to a couple different fights, but that's a big thing in the Philippines. They're saying those four things are probably the hugest recreation in the Philippines, and it's pretty cool to see other cultures, what they do, and it's pretty fun. But yeah, we're getting close. When Lizelle gets here tonight or early tomorrow morning, Will and Lizelle come back. This is their day off. Then I'm going to be gearing up to go for another prospecting, gold prospecting. So I'll be going north on the coastal highway to one of the areas my sister-in-law lives, Lilibeth's sister, and they have a land area there that they know the owner, and they found gold before in the past, and so I'll be metal detecting that area. We'll do a good video on that. That should be the next 3 days, depending on how it goes. But yeah, just early morning here. You guys all have a great day, and I hope that everything goes good for you. Just be careful. There's a lot of problems here in the Philippines because it's probably 80 to 90% motorcycles here in the Philippines, because there's a lot cheaper mode of transportation for everyone, right? So a lot of accidents, a lot of motorcycle accidents. So I see people, the law is here, they're supposed to wear a helmet. But I see people not wearing helmets all the time, and it's so dangerous. And if they do wear a helmet, they don't have it strapped, they don't have it secured, or the helmet that they do have doesn't meet safety regulations. Which I understand freedom and all that, but it's just so dangerous on a motorcycle. I mean, it's left and right. Almost every single day I hear of someone that I know, or someone on an expat blog from the Philippines, someone getting in a motorcycle accident. It's just bad, really bad. So, especially these retired people, if you're an expat in the Philippines and you're riding a motorcycle around, if you get badly injured on a motorcycle accident when you're in your late 60s, 70s, and even 80s, it could take you out really easy. Your body is not strong anymore, or it doesn't have the ability to heal like it used to when you were young, and it could take you out. There was a gentleman that I knew in his 80s that had a motorized little electric cart to get him around, right? And he was going too fast and smashed his leg into a urinal in a public bathroom, CR, whatever you want to call it. And just that little injury to his leg from his electric cart gashed his leg open, and it was weeks and weeks and weeks. It wouldn't ever heal. And then within 2 months after that, he was dead. Yeah, because it's when you're old and you get any kind of injuries, your body can't heal like it used to, and it could take you out, depending on how healthy you are or not. So yeah, just remember that. I know, everybody's gonna die. Everybody's got their time. They're gonna go, but just remember, injuries are gonna take you out when you're old. So be careful, and I recommend not to even drive a motorcycle, because like I say, it's constant here because there's so many motorcycles. It's like buzzing bees when you're driving my truck and my van down the road. It's like buzzing bees passing you both sides of your vehicle, going all around you, depending on where you're at, right? On the highway or in town. Good luck, because there's no real laws or right of way or any of that. It's just like common courtesy. That's all it is. Kitty, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, meow. In the morning, if they never caught any rats to eat in the night, then they're hungry and they want the rice. So, good luck, YouTubers. Take care. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.